Hey, how's it going everyone? With Starfall Inversion ending in Once Human, I wanted to showcase my final results. I've been documenting my drops throughout Starfall on a spreadsheet. I've tabled out all 6 deviations available in Starfall, a track of the total deviation drops as well, along with total level 4s, total level 5s, with a row underneath totaling the 5 drops. I also kept track of the Season 1 Starfall collection, the selection crates bought, and the total cost of these crates. Rows below are each deviation, along with their highest drop rating. Any marked green have been captured at a 5 rating. To the right are mod boxes I've earned throughout the event. Underneath is a section for animal drops. So let's begin. Here are the total deviation drops at 518. Total level 4s at 390. Total level 5s at 128. The most important being our 6 5/5s. The deviations we got the most were Mini Wonder at 94 drops, followed by Voodoo Doll at 91, Mini Feaster at 90, Polar Jellies at 84, and Enchanting Void at 83. Invincible Suns dropped the least out of the 6 at 76. 4-1 and 4-2 ratings were the 2 most common, dropping 126 and 147, with 5-4s and 5-5s being the rarest to get, dropping 3 and 6. In trying to get each deviation at their respective level and activity rating, we missed more 5-4s than 5-5s. We only missed 6 deviations in total, and 4 of these were those 5-4s. A 4-4 or 4-5 drop was actually less common than getting a 5-1, 5-2 or 5-3. If we go down the rows, 4-1s saw the most drops for Mini Feaster at 34, Polar Jellies saw the most drops at 4-2 with 28, Mini Wonders saw the most drops at 4-3 with 16, Invincible Suns saw the most 4-4s at 7, Enchanting Void had the most 4-5s at 6, Mini Wonders had the most drops at 5-1 at 11, Voodoo Dolls saw the most drops at 5-2 with 14, this being the most common drop at level 5. Voodoo Dolls also dropped the most at a 5-3 and 5-4 rating as well. 5-5s tied with both Mini Wonder and Polar Jelly at 2 each. On the topic of 5-5s, let's discuss the drops we got. We got 2 Mini Wonders, one with Cheer Up 2 and the other with Stable Vitality. Got 2 Polar Jellies as well, one clean and the other with Growing Pins too. Invincible Sun also saw a 5-5 clean. We got ourselves a worn out Mini Feaster too. This is for a total of 6 5-5s earned throughout Starfall. Moving on, the final total on the Season 1 Starfall collection. This was a tier reward system which allowed you to earn rewards for hitting certain milestones of Gravity Crystal throughout the event. You needed to get a total of 12,500 to obtain all the rewards, and the final tier would grant you the Epitome Territory Decoration. Now there was a limit to how much you could earn on the collection. Once the Gravity Crystal counter reached 2,500 on any given week, any earned after this point would be reduced by 70%. The final total we got for Season 1 Starfall collection is 68,666. For reference, Starfall Inversion lasted around 19 weeks, beginning on May 22nd and ending on September 25th. If you reached your 2,500 Gravity Crystal quota in all 19 weeks, this would net you 47,500 Gravity Crystals on the Starfall collection. As you can see, we went well above that, adding an additional 20,000 Gravity Crystals while on that 70% reduced debuff. Now the actual total of Gravity Crystals I've earned, I would not know. I would say well over 150,000 if I had to give an estimate. Next, let's talk about the selection crates. If you go into the past shop, you have the option to buy deviation crates for the past Divisional Wheel event. This will cost you 1,800 per crate. We're able to get 15 total, costing 90,000 Gravity Crystals. The table underneath showcasing my highest rating for all 6 deviations. Only 2 were not obtained at a 5-5 rating, these being Enchanting Void and Voodoo Doll. And Enchanting Void, we weren't lucky enough to get higher than a 5-3. The Downstar Suffix mod boxes. These boxes drop whenever you collect an unstable aggregate. On my totals, mod box 1 at 324, mod box 2 at 837, Stardust Advent 1 at 3,769, and Stardust Advent 2 at 2,868. This is for a grand total of 7,798 Downstar Suffix mod boxes. Animals are a rare drop when opening Star Advent crates and give a Starfall Inversion trait. I got a total of 73 animal drops with 14 foxes, 16 flamingos, 18 wild buffalo, and the highest drops of 25 crocodiles. And lastly, I want to show you my Eternal Land setup. I wanted to make a place to store all my Starfall deviations. All my 4s are on one side and the level 5s are on the opposite. I also have deviation storage boxes for every deviation at each level and activity rating, the note with which ones are missing, and the extra 5-5s in the crate next to it. All my animals are organised into storage boxes. Now you can't actually store mod boxes in crates as they're linked to your inventory, so unfortunately there's no easy way to keep track of them, but they are still here. I did open around 3,000 of these boxes in scenario 9, but there are still around 4,000 Downstar Suffix mod boxes from Starfall here in my inventory. And that's everything on my Starfall spreadsheet. Better numbers compared to Lunar Oracle, but that may be in part to how much more I've done of Starfall, and Starfall was also way easier to farm as opening crates didn't cost anything, and the event also lasted 30 minutes compared to Lunar's 15. On the topic of Lunar, Season 2 Visional event has begun, Lunar Revelry. Look forward to the farming I'll be doing on that. Thanks very much for watching everyone, take care.